So tell me how right before I go to LA, right, chat? I'm on Clubhouse, and y'all know every time I go on Clubhouse, everybody's jumping out the woodworks. Niggas still talking about Chicago. Yo, academics, you're the reason why like 1 million people died in Chicago. Like I think somebody was like, yo, somebody died yesterday in Chicago. Ack is your video that did it. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? They just blame every death in Chicago. Allegedly, I did it, right? So like, I'm dealing with those people. Of course, like, I'm just not heartless. So like, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to talk it through with them this and third, because they really. Like I'll even be like, wait, like that nigga died because he was saying GDK. That has nothing to do with me. I'm like, no, it's because you did a video back in like 2014. I'm like, all right, you got it, bro. You got it. I'm responsible for everything, right? So I'm talking to people, this and third, whatever. Then I'm talking about like an artist, and I kind of get into it with this guy. Not really. I know who it is. On Clubhouse, you don't really be knowing who is who. Usually, Clubhouse is a bunch of pretenders and like just I don't even know who like. Wannabe A&Rs. But this one person I get into it with, and he asks, yo, Ak, why you do this, blah, blah, blah. And like, yo, me, when I got my facts, I'm always like firing back type shit. Anyway, it was a little tense exchange back and forth. But, my man, which is 21 Savage manager, Meezy, hit me on the side and said, yo, Ak, yo, no bullshit. That dude you going back and forth with, that's Nardo Wick's people. Like, that's like his manager, whatever the case is. Anyway, me and him actually talked in the DM, and we figured out whatever. I was actually incorrect about what I said in response to him, but I was right overall, and I won't rehash that part of it, right? So, anyway, I go to fucking LA, right? I go to LA. Like, we get this car, we figuring this out, we're trying to see who we gonna like do an episode with first. And we were like, damn, fuck. Like, we got shit with us. We're still driving around with suitcase, all type of shit. Like, we ain't link up with nobody yet. We're just kind of like, yo, we're hitting the ground running, literally, right? We're like, yo, let's just figure out where we're going to stay. And I'm like, damn, where should we stay? No cap. And I can tell you the places now. Well, I'll tell you the place I didn't
Don't
stay.
say it. Don't.
No, I'm going to say the place I didn't stay. So I was going to stay at, what's that place called? There's an Intercontinental, like, downtown LA. And really just because I've never stayed downtown LA ever. And I was like, yo, for one night. It was only going to be for one night. I'm like,
the L?
The Intercontinental. Like, yeah. Like, the Intercontinental. They have the Intercontinental. There's another one. Was it Intercontinental? I don't know.
You're talking about London.
No. It was Intercontinental. And I was going to book it. Like, it was a big-ass fucking room. It looked really beautiful. I'm like, I wanted to, like, I've never gotten that downtown LA experience type shit. I'm like, let me do it for one night because I could tell I'm going to be here for like a week. I wanted to stay at a different spot every night. Okay, so I was about to book it, but that fucking Drake song, I'm telling you, Drake, yo, Intercontinental probably hates that nigga. Yo, that Drake song where it be like, yo, I do not stay at the Intercontinental. Like, yo, it just kept banging in my head like, yo, was it Intercontinental or some other shit? He did 2 hotels and whatever. And I was like, I almost booked it, and I'm like, yo, I cannot stay at this place. You know what I mean? I'm just like, if I stay here, I can't even take a video of this shit because this nigga Drake said that this shit is not cool to stay here no more, man. I'm telling you.
Nigga, what the fuck?
For real, I couldn't do it, bro.
Man.
Like, it was a big-ass room, bro. Like, the room I was going to get was, like, the presidential shit. The shit was cheaper than definitely the place I stayed at. It was going to get me a big-ass place. And it was like, when I got here Sunday or something like that, bro, I just couldn't do it, dog. Like, I just kept hearing the Drake song. Now, it was definitely not a DoubleTree. It's not a DoubleTree. It was definitely the Intercontinental, I believe. What other song? He did another hotel, probably. Maybe it's 3 hotels.
It's the Intercontinental. It's like
okay.
It's trophy song.
Yeah. Well, no, but it was something downtown LA. The Westin. Oh, somebody said Westin. Okay, it's either the Westin or the Intercontinental. Yo, I couldn't book it, bro. I was on the booking page, bro. I couldn't do it, dog. So I'm like, fuck that, right? So I actually not even downgraded because I paid more to go to another spot that's more exclusive and you feel more posh. And also, like, it was like a spot that I knew was in the cut. And since we ain't link up with nobody and, you know what I mean, we ain't immediately just do some security shit, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let me just go in the cut. I go in the cut. And I'm in this SUV and my window's down because I'm kind of like, damn, my first time in LA in like 2 years. I pull up to this shit and there's like, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna give away the spot what it is, but there's like 3 niggas outside, okay? Now there's one person outside, and chat, this is how, like, let me see if y'all some real niggas. Y'all tell me what this is, right? So we kind of pull up my window down. Usually if I'm in a car, the window's up, like blacked out type shit, right? All right, cool. So the window's down, whatever. I see somebody, I kid you not, at first, I swear it was Quando Rondo. It looked like Quando Rondo. I kid you not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a nigga sees me, and then as soon as he sees me, like, he does one of these. Like, I gotta make sure I can see my camera that I could get the facial expression right. He does one of these, like this, like, and he don't say nothing, but he walks in, and he comes back out, and now he got his phone in his hand on some shit like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I'm mad perceptive, you know, because I know I got mad enemies. So, like, I'm mad perceptive. I haven't been to LA in a minute. And I'm like, so the nigga does that, and I'm like, wait, why it just seems like that nigga was like, wait, no fucking way. Let me make a call. I see him on the phone. I'm like, all right, so now I don't even think the people I'm with, like, no. So I ain't even saying nothing because I'm just kind of peeping it. So I'm just kind of sitting back because at first I was just like singing along whatever song was playing in the car. Then when I see that, I'm like, oh shit, I'm peeping it. I ain't saying nothing to the person who's with me. Because usually I'm like, yo, nigga, spin the block real quick, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let's figure out what's going on. Like, let's not sit still type shit, right? Did we spin the block? We probably did. But anyway.
Y'all do spin the block.
We come back, there's 2 other niggas in front of the shit, but they look a little older. And I'm like, all right, these niggas they ain't on whatever I could possibly think they're on. They just whatever. You know what I mean? Like, cause that nigga, he definitely under like 22 probably, right? So maybe whatever, but they ain't look like, and usually if when people see me and it's just like, yo, it's acting, be like, oh shit, yo, Ack, what up? He ain't saying nothing, that nigga got on the phone. What would you think, Boom?
I'm like, this nigga trying to make a play on me. I got a scratch. Right? Either I got a scratch on my
I bet.
I got my file, yeah.
So we go in, like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I bet. I'm kind of observing. I'm like, all right, bet. You know, we hop out, right? Also, you gotta remember, like, this Cali. So you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Without saying too much, like, you can't, you know what I mean? Unless you're just trying to, you know what I mean, catch a young boy charge. You can't move around with certain, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Cool. All right, we get out, blah, blah, go into this building, blah, blah. And then I'm behind this other nigga. Like, I see this other nigga, I'm like, damn, why is there so many niggas? Like, no disrespect and no racism, but I'm like, yo, the places I be going to, there's not this many niggas. So I see this dude, but he's an older dude. Again, he's an older dude. He kind of got some gray in his head. Like I can tell, like, I'm thinking, okay, he rich from some other shit. He would whatever. Anyway, yeah. So whatever, I go to, like, you know, my space where I'm staying at and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Without giving out too much info. I get a DM. Yo, tell me how the nigga in front of me, real rap, the nigga in front of me, like, once I went in, guess who it was? The nigga I was arguing with on Clubhouse, dog. Like, come to find out, without giving away too much shit, the nigga who's Nardo Wick manager, Nardo Wick staying right underneath me, nigga. Like, if I step, he's beneath me, nigga. I'm like, oh, shit. But nah, it was all love, though, because, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we had chopped it up. But, matter of fact, I was supposed to go link with him, like, at a studio, but, like, we were always doing shit. But, yeah.
True.
Ain't that the irony of it? The last nigga you argue with, you fly out of town, and that's the first nigga you see.
It fucking be like that in fucking California.
Yeah,
especially when
Yo, Boom. But you said it, though. The low-key spot is a low-key spot for everybody. So everybody trying to be low-key, go to that spot. So it's hot now.
Yeah. You know how many niggas we saw, like, type shit, who, you know what I'm saying, who was on shit, you know, on like music shit or like our shit.
Yeah.
So everybody coming in.
Yo, LA is still filled with,
my label, that's where they shit niggas did. Like, I saw blue Vandross, I saw so many niggas down there when when they had me over there. So they all go there because it's like the label own that whole spot right there. So they just lob that bitch out to every nigga they sign type shit. Some shit like that.
Yeah, nah, but salute to Nardo and his team, man. Yo, I wish we had got to come kick it at the studio session. Actually, we went to the studio one night, and then they said they was gonna be right back. Nigga, I forgot what we was into that day. We did either 2 interviews.
We was on.
You were with me, yeah. We waited so long, I could tell.
Oh yeah, that was the night I was geeked. Yeah, that was the night I was geeked.
You
did the Vlad interview. You did the Vlad interview.
Oh, this nigga Boom was throwing you was throwing up. Were you throwing up?
Yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck. Yes, nigga.
You were throwing up,
bro. Yeah. No. Well, I didn't throw up in front of the hoes. No. I just threw up.
You mean